You know, folks, I've been thinking about it and I came to a conclusion that we are all slaves. It's true. And the worst thing is that we signed up for it. Here's an example. I get 1,000 views a day teaching people how to use the Audible app. Sure, I also make videos about self-development and nonfiction books, which I'm a lot more passionate about and I put a lot more time into. But you know how many views those get me? About 100 a piece total. Maybe 200 if I'm lucky. Not per day, total. So when I realized this, what did I do? Well, I mainly kept putting the videos out about Audible because I thought that's what YouTube wanted. I thought that it would help me build my platform. And I thought that as long as I was getting views, that meant I was offering value. By definition, what it really is slavery. And I'm done with it. We're in a trap. And this is what no one is telling you about making it on YouTube, in business, or in life. And that's that a goal is a constantly moving target. The reason I created this channel is so that we can make self-growth normal. That was the purpose. But somewhere along the way, making videos went from, is this meaningful, to how much traffic can this video get? I would spend hours making sure the titles are right. I would think way too hard about thumbnails. I'd actually make 3 different thumbnails for each video and then test them against each other for performance. I would research keywords and eventually it worked. I had this one video that hit 14,000 views in 90 days. It may not be a lot to bigger channels, but to me that was a big deal. But I wasn't actually happy because every now and then I would get a comment asking, when's your next book review, Sam? And you know what I would think of? I would think about the fact that I've reviewed over 350 books and I'm not even spending my time listening to them anymore. I'm mainly doing it teaching people how to use the app that I listen to them on. It's the difference between focusing on what matters and focusing on what performs. And when you do that, you end up measuring everything, optimizing everything, and quantifying everything. And this is the side of things that, generally speaking, I don't think our pendulum has come back from. And then you forget why you started in the first place. I did a little bit of research and soul searching mid-2024 on just general YouTubing, and I came up with 16 video ideas. These videos, they are all now on the channel, and I publish them throughout the rest of 2025, but the amount of time I spent on them, hours upon hours upon hours on each one, more than I usually do. I just can't get that time back. And if you're a content creator of any kind, you know how tedious editing can be. You do. It took me 6 months to finish them, but I thought that these were all much better than usual, and I thought they were going to do better as a result. These are about what I want this channel to be about. Self-development related things. The kind of things that are, they're never going to go away in this world. I put these all up in April 2025 and I spread out the releases across the rest of the year. And 8 months later, you know how many views they all got together? 2,500. It's just heartbreaking when I can get twice that amount in a fraction of the time by replicating a video I made last year about something that I don't find as fulfilling or gratifying. I looked at those numbers and I let them tell me what I'm better off doing, because I internalized this idea that productivity and output and metrics are a measure of my worth. Look, folks, there are people out there making $400,000 a year who feel miserable. There are millionaires who feel alone. And there are people who get a job at Morgan Stanley working 75 hours a week. And even if they don't feel drained energetically, they still feel empty inside emotionally. The catch is that we do this to ourselves. We do. No one's cracking the whip on us but us. It's modern day slavery disguised as freedom. We wake up every day and what are we told?
Be your own boss.
Hustle.
Optimize your life.
I'm sorry, I must have missed this memo that they sent out about what it is exactly we're optimizing in life. Is it money? Is it views? Is it like, what is it? And anyone can sit around in the corner with a Tin Man hat conspiring that someone's behind this, but ultimately it's nobody's fault in particular. The reason for hustle culture's existence, plain and simple, is that it is more profitable than its unexistence. Social media platforms, for example, they need you to be obsessed with metrics, and a lot rides on that need itself. Industries and careers have been generated from scratch after the creation of these monolithic platforms. They need you to check your views and your likes and your subscriber count because that's what keeps you creating. And it keeps you enslaved to an algorithm. We live in a society that is nested in systems that rely on us measuring our worths through productivity. Because if you're constantly chasing the next goal, the next promotion, the next milestone, and the pinnacle, you never really stop, do you? You never really stop and smell the roses and ask yourself if any of it really actually matters. The modern American education system wasn't designed to create free thought. Okay, it was designed to create obedient productivity, and hustle culture is the newest version of that same system, and it's been a long time coming. It's not entrepreneur shit. It is just slavery with better marketing. But here's what I realized. The only work that really feels fulfilling is work aligned with your purpose. Not your productivity, but your purpose. It's not that I regret making the videos about Audible. Heck, I could make a whole video about what other people and myself got out of doing that. But what I regret is the reason I made them. I'm done optimizing for metrics. I just am. I'm done quantifying my existence through views and subscribers for anything beyond demonstrative and educational purposes. If this video gets 100 views, fine. If it gets 100,000 views, fine. The number itself does not change whether the video was worth making. And this may be the most free that I've felt in years. So here's my question for you. What are you measuring that doesn't actually matter? Drop a comment and let's talk about it, because we're not getting out of this without admitting we're in it. And then maybe, just maybe, we can get back to making self-growth normal again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped. I hope it brought something to the table that people are not totally considering here. If that was the case for you, please make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try to be putting more content out like this in the near future as well. And if you want to turn it up just a notch and turn on that notification bell to get a notification whenever I drop new videos, that would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. You can find me everywhere, and I will see you then.